Hello, and welcome to Backwine Podcast, the podcast where anything goes. I'm Chris.
I am Dale, as always.
And I'm Ollie.
Okay, and this episode is brought to you by nobody because we don't have any sponsors.
Yet. No sponsors yet.
No sponsors yet. Who do you want to be sponsored by?
Nutella.
Why Nutella?
Go through a jar a day.
I do love Nutella. Did you have some for Pancake Day?
No, I didn't eat any pancakes.
Why not?
It's just not in my...
Vocabulary.
It's not in my life.
Why?
No room for
Did you have pancakes?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't know you were looking at me. Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were they nice?
They were.
What'd you have on?
Very nice. Sugar, lemon juice, and whipped cream. Whipped cream.
Whipped cream, lovely.
Yes.
Fantastic.
You?
Yeah, we had pancakes the other day. We had Nutella and blueberries and all that jazz, wasn't it?
Yes.
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 Sorry, yes, I should actually introduce...
Are you recording? Yeah.
No.
We have another special guest because we liked skiing so much last time. We got rid of him and we got someone else. We have my wonderful wife, Rebecca. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, wonderful wife.
Hi.
My wife.
I'm married to all of you now.
Yes.
No, just, I thought it was wonderful wife, Rebecca. So it's the full name. Like.
Wonderful. That's her full name. No. You excited?
Mhm.
You ready to do some fact checking for us?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Okay, should we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dale, what do you got
Right,
for us?
So,
Straight in.
first question I have is, one thing you miss about being a kid?
Ooh.
God damn
Sorry. This was brought to you by my lovely girlfriend.
Okay. One thing you miss about being a kid. It's quite tough, that one.
It's meant to be a roll. Come on, guys, go on. What the hell are you doing?
That's really stumped me. I'm like, I
Yeah.
usually have an opinion on that, but what do I miss as a kid?
We need a
Is it like a certain moment or just...
Yes, anything you miss about being a kid.
We need a Nutella branded tumbleweed to just be flying across the screen. Something about being a kid. Chris, you go. 'Cause
Thanks,
I
all.
need time
Cheers.
to think. As well, we go, clockwise.
No, we do go clockwise. You are right. What do I miss about being a kid? It's so simple, but it is just being looked after and not having to pay rent and all that shit.
Oh, really? Okay. No fond memory of your childhood that you miss? Something you miss about being a kid, like that you...
Being looked after.
Yeah.
That'll come again.
Do you know what I
Chris.
mean?
One day you'll be an old man and you'll
Yes.
need
You
to
have
be
to be
looked
looked
after.
after again, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, we'll go to a
Wife
moment.
here.
Hi. No, we'll go to a moment. Okay, fine. I miss... Okay, this is what I actually do miss. Going in the car with my mum and dad and my brother to go see my grandparents. Because they both passed away now.
Mm-hmm.
That was always a fun time to go to my grandparents because, grandparents always give you money when you go out, but at the same time, it's just different, isn't it? Like they feel, even though they are your family, they're not your mum and dad. It's just like a different trip. So even just the simple things of going up and having my grandma's Sunday lunch, that was just lush, and no one could make gravy like she could.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I challenge that.
No, seriously.
My grandma made the best gravy. When you say up, what do you mean? Where were they?
Oh, sorry, yeah, they lived in Tonaraval.
What?
Ponte
What you call me?
in Pontypridd.
Right,
There you
okay.
go.
You know where that is? It's in Wales. Where we are. Where we are right now. What are you?
What did you call it?
Tonaraval.
There we go.
Have you guys never heard of Tonaraval?
No.
I guess you haven't if you
no.
haven't been there.
No.
So yeah, it was like a half an hour drive, but I always remember the route. Do you know what I mean? So like when you're driving up, and we used to drive past a retail park, and there was a Matalan, and I just always remember that Matalan, which is something different now. But it's just like I remember when it was Matalan and stuff like that. So even the drive up, you got to know it so well, and just seeing them. Unfortunately, they both passed away a few years ago now, but. That's a big thing in my childhood because we always used to go and see them, and it was always just nice and pleasant. So yeah, I guess I miss that. That is one thing I do miss.
Cool.
And being looked after.
And not paying any rent, as you just said as well, yeah.
That sucks.
Unfortunately, we all have to do it.
Yeah,
Grow
no.
up.
Have you ever seen Adult Baby on the internet?
No, I haven't.
It's sickening, but you could always go down that route.
Okay.
It's like a grown man who wears... I think psychologically he wants to be a baby, or a toddler. So he wears nappies and he's looked after by this old creepy man. There's clearly like some sort of sexual thing going on between them. But he makes loads of films where like the kid, he's like a 30-year-old man in the bath. It's very odd. Hey, Beck, feel free to Google adult baby.
Well, funny you should say that. There's a wonderful picture of a man in a nappy.
Chris, that could be you.
Yeah, maybe one
That
day.
is the dream.
Living the dream.
Your dream, at least.
Oh, see, we could do that. That sounds great.
That's just weird.
There's just a picture of a fully grown man in a onesie with penguins on it, being read a bedtime story.
Are you able to save these photos and then put them in the Dropbox?
Don't want to
No,
save
because
them.
I could flash them up and we can show what we're talking about.
And there's even a nice one of him in a high chair.
Oh, lovely. Can
Yeah,
you
this
save
is-
those
this is-
pictures?
Yes, this is
Quite
right.
odd.
What
Save
a
them all.
Now I
those
cannot
pictures.
unsee them.
Okay,
and I
thank
will
you for
save
that.
them.
Yeah.
We are sorry, YouTube. Go on then,
Sorry,
Ollie, you're
adult
next
baby.
then, buddy.
Mine is just the excitement of Christmas. I super
yeah.
miss being incredibly excited about Christmas as a kid.
Do you miss Christmas now? Do you get excited for Christmas now?
Not in the same way. I think now, I'm going to sound so selfless. Now I'm excited for the gifts that I give rather than the gifts that I receive.
I agree. I totally agree.
That's going to be me in summer. I'm going to get so red.
Oh dear.
That is terrifying.
Sorry,
Oh.
Becca's just showed us a
The
picture
horrors
that
of the internet.
we cannot unsee. We'll probably pop that up for you as well.
It's just basically
We
a
are
baby's
sorry.
head on a man's body. Oh, yeah, we'll save that.
Really, really.
Lovely.
Sorry, anyway, carry
Sorry, Ollie, carry on, buddy.
Yeah, now I'm more excited for the gifts that I give rather than the gifts that I get.
I totally agree with that.
But I remember
same
as a
here.
kid being I was like the most excited kid at Christmas. I
Mm.
remember.
Did you like have the full shebang stockings, sack at the end of the bed, and all that?
Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do like my parents had a fireplace in their front room, and my mum used to get our letters that we'd write. When I say we, there's me, my brother, my sister, and she'd put them up the chimney, and that was like the ritual. So Father Christmas would come and take the letters, and then we'd check the next day, and they'd be gone. And I'm a dumb kid, so obviously I didn't realise my parents had just taken the letters. But they used to have like a loft conversion with a skylight, and I remember Christmas Eve sleeping on the countertop, looking through the skylight, like being certain I was going to see him.
Oh yeah.
Certain I was
Oh,
going to see
that's
Father
good.
Christmas.
I remember being told that you would hear just bells. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you hear ding, 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 ding. That's how bells go.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. And so I remember listening out for that when before I was going to sleep. That was pretty cool. But I liked that one, and that didn't
Yeah.
really occur to me.
Yeah, it was just great. I I got so excited. We used to have like an annual ritual called the Christmas Smack, and where I would get. It wasn't like a ritual like I'd look forward to. Like, let's get the fucking, what do you call it, paddle. Christmas Smack. But like I'd get I'd get
Christmas
so overly excited that I would become naughty, and then my mum would threaten me.
That's really weird.
My mum would threaten me with the Christmas Smack. Like, if you're not careful, you're gonna have the Christmas Smack. She still does to this
Yeah, but-
day. If like we have a row or
But
something.
you look
close to
forward
Christmas.
to the Christmas
No,
smack.
I didn't look forward to the Christmas Smack, but that became like
Ritual,
the
yeah.
annual ritual because I was just so.
I like traditions like that,
Yeah.
even if we.
Yeah, it
'cause
was like
it's so
seasonal
personal.
ADHD. Like, it was that time I just couldn't contain myself, so I would act out.
Did
But
you
it
say you
was
had
great.
ADHD?
Seasonal ADHD.
Seasonal
So,
ADHD.
like SAD, SAD, but SADHD.
ADHD.
Yeah, and I found out about the truth about Father Christmas embarrassingly late in life. I was about 12 years old.
Oh, really?
Embarrassingly.
Yeah, I think that's an embarrassing age. Don't you?
Oh right, sorry. I thought you meant there was a story behind how you found out.
Oh,
No, it's embarrassingly late.
I honestly can't remember when
No, me neither.
I forgot. No, not forgot. Didn't believe and then believed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, believed and then didn't believe. I honestly cannot remember.
Yeah.
Me neither.
A kid in school told me, and I came home. And
Really?
I was very frank with my mum, and I was like, "You've got to tell me the truth, mum." she like, with a heavy heart, she broke the news to me that he was. I'm assuming we're not getting younger viewers.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well, this is an 18. so,
Spoiler alert: Santa isn't real.
This is we keep swearing in this, so hopefully we don't have younger
Yeah.
viewers anyway.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's
she
crazy.
broke it to me, and might have cried.
I
a
like
bit.
how she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Well, only for the 15 years.
15.
It wasn't 15. It wasn't 15. It was about 11.
You just said 12.
It's hazy.
20 years
All right.
old.
Clearly, I've blanked
You've
this
just
out.
turned 30. Just found out. Right?
Yesterday, I
Yeah.
went to my mum. I was frank with her.
One of the kids
It was
in
when
the
the-
school you teach
Yeah,
just told you.
yeah. That's the truth, isn't it? All? We're so sorry.
Sorry to
for
break it to you.
Whenever you guys.
You know about the Easter Bunny as well, yeah? Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh.
You suck.
So yeah, that was me. I miss Christmas. Not I miss the excitement.
Yeah, I
Same here,
agree.
because I don't get excited like receiving gifts. I prefer giving gifts still.
Yeah, I was.
Now it's more about time off.
Yeah.
It's like I look
Well, the
forward.
only day I get off is Christmas Day, so
Yeah, jobs
yeah, jobs.
sucks.
Yeah.
But
No, I agree. I was going to say that as Christmas, missing Christmas as a child, but then one other popped into my head, which I really kind of miss. This is after as a kid, after school and my parents coming home from work and everything, we'd all sit down to whatever meal, and then we'd all sit on the settee with a blanket over us, lights off, and watch Fort Boyard or Crystal Maze.
What about Robot
I
Wars?
remember that.
Robot Wars?
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Robot Wars.
Fort Boyard was our
Fort Boyard.
Fort Boyard.
Do you remember Fort
I
Boyard?
think it rings a bell.
Leslie Grantham was in
Gotta
it.
remember
Melinda
Messenger.
Yeah.
With the boobies.
Well, yeah, we used to watch Fort Boyard, or we used to watch Fort Boyard, or
Fucking perv.
shut your face, or Crystal Maze and stuff like that.
Crystal
and
Maze, yeah.
that was like, yeah, it was wicked.
Mm.
I miss that, being able to like just go home and like it was safe. Do you know what I mean? You just you get home and I do really miss that. Just all of us, the family, just sitting down watching.
I had a similar
just
tradition.
that type of thing, and it was that I miss.
Yeah, I had a similar tradition with my dad. He used to get McDonald's. I think it was every Friday night. Come home, and we watched Robot Wars, and we just so excited because it was like the greatest show on earth, which is coming back, by the way.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
it's
imagine it'd
been
be
renewed.
mental now, though. Like drones
I
flying. all over
don't know
the
what it's
place
going to be
and-
like, and I don't really want it because I don't think you could ever beat nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's the way you remember it. It may even be terrible back then, but
As a kid, everything's
still,
good though.
It's still to you when you're a kid. That was amazing, and in your mind, it was amazing. If you
Nothing really
rewatched
beats it, yeah.
because like Fort Boyard, if you watched it now, yeah, it'd be cheesy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
It'd be so, but again, it was just great. Remember, they had like tigers and stuff, didn't they? At the end, it was just mental. That
And there's
show.
the guy in the clock tower.
yeah,
The
was
watchtower.
he?
I can't remember. You had to
It
go
wasn't
up
Bill
and he would do
it
a
wasn't
riddle.
Bill Bailey, was it?
No, it's just a professor.
Yeah, Professor
Just
something.
a-
but
Can you,
Just a professor.
Can you get some facts about
Yeah,
Fort
find
Boyard?
out
That's
I
cool.
loved it.
A
And I
professor
would.
of what?
No, he was just like the professor, or like the watch.
Did you
the
ever
watchkeeper
watch?
or the timekeeper,
That was
something like that.
credentials.
Did you never watch Fort Boyard?
The name rings a bell.
It was just the like island with just. I think it used to be a prison, and it was just this prison on an island that was like abandoned or something, and it was taken over by this show, Fort Boyard.
I've got a notoriously bad memory, so
mine's
long-term memory is
really bad.
terrible. I don't recall things from my childhood.
But yeah, they used to have to. They used to
Except
collect,
Christmas.
collect coins.
Christmas
was
is a
it?
feeling, though, not a memory. There's a difference.
Okay.
My
sorry.
heart feels.
Your heart feels.
My mind thinks.
Okay. Ollie's
Really?
words of wisdom.
Yeah.
My heart thinks.
And your mind
My
feels.
mind feels.
Okay.
My heart feels you're a Dumbo.
Yeah, that's true.
My brain thinks it's true. I went out for dinner last night, and a waiter came to the table, and I asked for a Coke, and he said, "We don't have Coke, we have Pepsi," in a very thick Turkish accent, which I won't care to try and mimic. And I sort of gave him like, "Oh, Pepsi, all right." And his way of swaying me was, "Drink a Pepsi makes you sexy." And I was like, "Oh, I have 3. Bring 3. Fetch 3.
Drink a Coke. What's that go?
Ugly bloke.
Nice.
That's amazing. Did you give him a tip? Because I would.
Yeah, I gave him a tip. I said, "Stop saying rhymes to
saying
me when I'm trying to order my drinks."
Yeah.
Have,
Did he have it for every type of thing? Like,
No, that was just the one, and he left.
oh.
I had a
Good.
similar thing.
I don't even know if he was a waiter. He could have just been like a hobo. He just came in selling Pepsi.
Drink a Pepsi.
Makes you
Makes you
sexy.
sexy.
I like that. That's really
That's
good.
funny.
Where that came from?
Yeah, where did that come into the conversation though?
Don't know. It's in there now. Deal with it. Do what
I
you
had a
want.
similar thing because I got my hair cut the other day, and the guy next to me just coughed or sneezed, and my hairdresser just went, "Coughs and sneezes spread diseases."
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wise words, man.
What? He's not wrong.
I want to know which of those statements is truer. Does it spread diseases or does it make you sexy? Yeah. I think we should do clinical
Coughs and
trials.
sneezes, make
Get-
you sexy.
Get the professor from Fort Boyardee to come and do experiments for us
Yeah.
to figure
I
out
wonder if
which
he's that
of
kind
these
of professor,
statements is
but-
more
Was it
true.
anyone famous, like a British famous, who played him back?
I'm just finding that out, but it was a French game show
It was
to
French,
start
yeah.
with. Yeah, so it was French on that prison. And now it's actually back on again.
It
So,
is, yeah. I knew that, yeah.
What? We need to watch this.
It's wicked. I loved it. And
Can't
again,
react.
it's like
Might get sued.
it's one of these things. Like I would love to have gone on there.
Yeah.
Fort Boyard or even Crystal Maze.
I'd like to, because they've sort of rebooted Crystal Maze,
yeah.
but not. I mean, there's one in London in the O2 Arena. I think,
Yeah, something like that.
And it's like ridiculously expensive.
And it's got Richard O'Brien back.
Yes, but I don't think it's going to be on TV.
Is it not?
No, it's like I don't know. Can you check that back, please?
So with the professor, he is it's an eccentric who lives in the Watchtower. So in the British one, it's the professor, and basically the contestants have to answer a riddle that he gives, and then they get.
Was he played by anyone famous or not? Am I
famous.
imagining that?
No, he's just a generic old man.
Oh, fair enough.
Lovely
One generic old man.
The same one
Yeah.
every week, or did they just go
Same guy. I think one of
Picking
them
old men.
died, and then he was replaced by another guy.
in the tower?
I don't think he actually died.
No, he did
at
the tower.
work.
So he did the tower.
Still there.
Yeah.
No, it was wicked. Yeah, so that's my memory, and that is when I.
Cool, good memory.
Yeah,
You
sorry,
could do
what
that.
memories? That's a good
Yeah.
memory. That is.
You
to
could
be
do
fair.
that now, though. You could just go on with a blanket. And do
It's
that.
not the same.
Well,
Surprise!
it's not the same. It is.
No.
But you could do it, but it's just like
You
I
don't-
think it was my childhood house as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is not the house you live in now.
It wasn't
No.
the house I live in now. It was my old house.
I get what you said about safety as well. That
It was
that
safe.
feeling
It was
of
home-
comfort. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching Robot Wars in my old house living room with a McDonald's. Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
That was. That was.
I think feelings make for better memories. You know, when you get a feeling of something.
Yeah.
So I was just
sticks in
reading
your mind.
reading something about what happens in the Fort Boyard game, and it's like, since leaving Felindra, the tiger tamer handles the sound of the gong, now inside the treasure room with her whip, whilst Mr. Boo, the male wrestler, is responsible for taking the prisoners to the jail
Yeah.
of the
It's
fort.
the little midget guy.
It just sounds really weird if you don't know actually what
Yeah,
it is.
that just sounds because I
Yeah, yeah.
really
It sounds a
remember
bit
it.
creepy.
But I think Robot Wars is always my preference.
It's like Bamboozle. No one really gets the game. So you actually do it.
You
Let's play Bamboozle.
I just bamboozled Chandler. Which is not a sexual thing.
That's wicked.
Cool. I think we covered some good topics there.
Yeah.
To be fair, we went up, drink a
Cool.
Pepsi.
Drink a Pepsi makes you sexy.
That's exactly what he sounded like.
Oh, really? Was it me?
You want kebab? Drink a Pepsi, make you sexy.
You just copying the thing from Channing Tatum does it in the.
My name's Jeff.
Yeah.
My
name's Jeff. Yeah. Okay, what film's that?
22 Jump Street.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I only watched it recently.
This way it was
Come on,
cool,
that good.
man.
Go.
Okay.
Your question.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's fused with one of your brother's questions, but I put a little spin on it in a way. Okay. So
He was quite upset that I think you asked 2 questions of his recently and didn't credit him.
I
for
didn't
them.
credit him. That is
So please.
my bad. I know. I'm so sorry.
I'll
Sorry,
get it in the
John.
neck
I
otherwise.
take full responsibility. Yeah. Apologies.
Sorry, I'm a terrible info person. There's actually a Tumblr page called Drink Pepsi, it makes you feel sexy. But it's just full of random pictures of landscapes.
Of me. Random
Really
pictures of me flexing.
Yeah. Just that was all. I just thought, what are the origins of this? And there's a song? What?
Okay.
Yep. Go.
Cool. Answer. Ask.
Okay. So yeah, this is partly my question, but also partly John on
John
Twitter.
Rosser.
Yes. On Twitter at
Sorry.
That's right.
Fuck Steam.
Skate. Come here.
Ring Steam now.
He's at work.
Sorry, I found the song and it's not working.
Right, go.
It's okay. So he's on Twitter at HMS Beefnuts. Is that right?
That's true.
Okay. So partly my question and partly John's.
Yep.
If you were a superhero,
Uh-huh.
what superpower would you have? And this is my part. I want a superhero name. What superhero name would you choose for yourself? So you could be anything you want. And this is like gaining inspiration after seeing Deadpool
Okay.
on the past couple of days, which is very good.
Cool.
You should check it out.
My power, I already know what it would be.
Okay.
It would be the power of persuasion.
Oh.
Because I think you could live a very successful and happy life if you could persuade anyone to do anything that you wanted.
Yeah, but I mean, have you seen Jessica Jones?
No.
Because the villain in that
Oh yeah.
has the power of persuasion.
But he's a villain,
David Tennant.
so he's going to run into trouble
Yeah,
because he's inherently evil.
Well, he
yeah, but I'm
wasn't
just
evil
saying. I
until-
mean, this is like
he was
too
evil.
much power, surely.
Well, it depends what you do with it. I think I'd use it for good, mainly.
Where he used
maybe
it for himself.
Which he thought was good in a sense. He knew
Yeah.
he knew he could use the power. I'm not saying your power is bad, but
You'd be wrong.
okay. No, go on.
You are wrong.
Is it working?
Actually, you're right, Al. Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel wrong now,
I
don't
do
you?
feel wrong. Yeah. No, go on. Explain more why. You think it's good.
Persuasion. I just think it's a useful superpower. You could do whatever you wanted in life. You could persuade people to give you the job you want. You could persuade people to give you a seat on a flight if you wanted to go to Disney. You could persuade Disney to let you in.
For free.
You could persuade anyone of anything.
But
But
doesn't
if you
that
could do that, why would you have a job?
I wouldn't.
Well, you said you could just persuade someone to give the job you wanted.
But what if say you wanted to go and work like in this amazing. You wanted to go and work in SeaWorld and persuade them not to breed in captivity anymore. You could
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
You could just do that. You do whatever
you wouldn't need to
want.
work there. You could just go, don't do it, and you're persuaded not to do it.
That's a very good point.
I'm going to trick them to making me work there, so
So
I
then
can
I could
then
say,
tell them.
let's not do this.
You could just go in there and
could
go,
just-
hey, stop doing
You
that.
could just
You're
get
like,
a
okay.
you could just get a megaphone and go, should
Yeah.
we be doing this?
You could probably phone them. Could you phone them, or do you have to be there?
Set them free.
Fuck you guys, right? This is my power. I think it would make life super easy. And think of the good you could do. You could go and persuade.
I agree that you
go
could
and
do
persuade
good.
Kim Jong Un to just stop being a douche, and Barack Obama to just like demilitarize things.
Well, yeah, he would, because you could just get in a number.
Yeah, I know,
using
but
his
yes,
persuasion.
do you have to be there?
But that's the thing. It'd be interesting to see which channels you had to go through, because you'd have to persuade somebody to
Meet somebody,
get you to speak to that guy, and then you'd have to persuade him to go higher up the chain.
which you
and
would
things
be
like
able
that.
to, and
You
that's
could just
and that-
walk, like, walk to the White House.
Yeah,
and
but
be
they
like,
wouldn't
"You
let
guys
you
are
in,
cool."
would they?
Well, you could just
But if you
persuade
said
them to let you in.
Yeah, but what if he wasn't there then? You'd have to persuade somebody to let you.
Could you phone him? Or do you have to be there?
I think you'd have to be face. Let's make it realistic. Let's
Cool.
make it more.
Face to face.
Yeah, make it face to face, because then it's like
You
more,
actually
there's
have
more,
to do something instead of laying at home and just doing
exactly.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
more
fair enough.
mystique around that.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Fair
like you'd have to do it with a handshake.
Yeah.
So maybe that would be the limit to the power, is if you couldn't.
Well, you have to have contact.
Yeah, maybe that.
Okay.
Maybe so. Like the handshake would be like, you want to disarm your nuclear warheads, and then he'd be like,
I don't have any, but
I think
I
I need
will.
to disarm.
Rather than
nuclear.
just say, because
Because they'd
obviously...
be like, oh,
Yeah.
everybody be cool, and then everybody.
I'm gonna walk in the White House.
Yeah, I
okay,
think-
yeah, I got it.
But
I
then,
think,
you have to touch everyone to convince these people.
Yeah, everyone I wanted to convince something of, perhaps I'd have to touch them. I'm trying to limit myself here, because I
Okay.
think the power would be too.
Okay, and the same,
great.
we're living in a world of superheroes, allegedly, or unless you're the only man, you might encounter someone who is immune to these things.
Exactly.
You might find your enemy.
Like, he has no hands. I can't-
Exactly.
You don't have to touch his
You have to
hand.
put his hand. You have to put his hand.
Yeah.
You have to put your hand on his face.
Or
the
on,
handless fiend.
on the shoulder.
Yeah,
Hi,
something
how
like
are we
that.
doing?
So yeah, I would do that.
That's
That would
cool.
be
Do
my
you have a
power.
name in mind?
Persuador. I don't know. Fuck no, I don't know. No idea.
Persuade or
No idea.
in that.
I'll
tone of
think.
voice,
I'll
huh?
think of it, and then we'll come back to that.
Cool.
Cool. I like
Not
that
too
one.
bad.
Dale.
When you said it, it has a bit of mystique around it. I do love Mystique's powers, just like turning into anyone.
Oh, from
type of thing.
X-Men,
And I
yeah.
don't know why I done this. Turning into anyone.
You're a diva.
From No, I'm actually a diva. But no, that I like. Being able to transform into anyone.
So you would choose that?
Well, does it have to be something new, or can it
You
go
can
something
be
like
anything you want. It has to be just like the one certain
Yeah.
power, like Ollie chose.
that? Okay, I'm not sure if I'd go into like, for some reason, pure like defense and stuff. Have actual, because I love Thor's powers and stuff like that. I love thunder and lightning as with the weather, stuff like that. So
Okay.
I'd like to be able to
Sort of
control
like
lightning.
storm in a way.
Oh, and again, yeah, I'm just taking other people's powers now. You're right. So yeah, pretty much I'm taking other people's powers in a sense, but
Okay.
Sorry for those who don't know. Our cat Gimli just kind of jumped on Beck's shoulder. You okay?
Need to go to hospital.
Okay, it hurts, but I'm okay.
Man up. Google some
okay, yeah.
facts.
So just controlling, like being able to control lightning would be good.
That's
I love that.
interesting. Do you have a name?
No,
Thor
it's,
2.
What would you do with it?
pure defense. When it tries to kill me.
Defense of yourself or defense?
Well, yeah, I could, just
Would you be a force for
if
good?
if this. Oh yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, force for good.
Okay.
Like Storm, in a way.
Yeah.
So if living in a world of villains and stuff like that. So if there was any villains, I'd use my lightning to. Yeah.
You could help countries in famine to water their crops.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
I like how you guys are going
Benevolence.
the for good route,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I think if I were to use mine, it'd just be very selfish and like, I can do this, fuck you.
What would yours be?
Well, I am always torn, but I'm gonna go with invisibility because it's just cool to know that you're around
Yeah.
and no one else knows that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because you can, again, it's sort of like you could go anywhere.
Yeah.
In a sense, like you could go in the White House. No one would know that you're in the White House. It's sort of like a ghost in a way. But then I thought, would people actually, say like I was invisible and they just went like that past me and think, oh, what the hell was that? Well, I would think, oh shit, I've been discovered. So I don't know. I mean, but I would want invisibility because you can't just disappear.
Okay.
But then I can't really do much else.
What would you use it for?
Not for good. Just to get places for free.
But what would you do then when you're there?
Like just uninvisible. Go to a toilet. Go. Oh, okay, I'm uninvisible now, and I'll go and enjoy the rides.
So how would that help you get places? Like you'd just sneak through airport security?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're on a plane
Okay.
and you're invisible,
Mhm.
and some big fat guy comes in next and he sits on your lap because you've just sat in his seat.
That's true.
You'd have to stand in the aisle the whole time.
Just stand in the aisle the whole time. Well, I could lay down.
Or
in the
again,
aisle.
as you said, you can go into
You
the
can go to the cockpit, can't you? Just
bathroom and invisibilize,
yeah.
and then come back in. But then you'll be still
But then
sitting
they
in
don't have a
someone's
seat,
seat
yeah.
because you haven't got a ticket.
Shit, I didn't think of this.
What if you went into like a lift and it was 8-person max, and then nobody knew that you were the 8th person, then another 8th person came in, and then the lift didn't work because it was too heavy.
That is one of life's struggles.
I'll take the stairs.
All right then. Take the stairs.
Just
Oh,
one of
man.
those guys. Just
No
get
one
out.
will
I've
know.
chosen
Yeah,
them.
but how would they know to get out?
If it's not moving, they'll just go, oh, it's not moving. Maybe I'll get out, and then they'll go up. I have a funny story about that, actually.
What, an invisible man?
No, lifts.
Oh.
Go on, go for it.
Go.
In my previous job, there was 2 larger people that were going up to the gallery.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me just take you up the lift, no worries. And these were rather large people.
Yeah.
And it was just the 3 of us. We were going in the lift, tried to go up, and it wouldn't move because the weight limit was exceeded.
Oh, really?
Damn.
So I got out, me being like the skinniest one there, not even like, just, yeah. Not even 10 stone at the time, I think. And the lift went up. It's really weird, yeah.
That's bizarre.
But yeah, it wouldn't go up.
Actually hit the
And
max.
I was like, why did I get out? It's
So
like,
you
I'm
were
not
the
even-
straw that broke the camel's back then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
I've realised I completely chose the wrong ability.
Too late.
No, it's
Too
just
lait.
too late now.
No takesies back.
What would your name be? Sorry, did you
Yeah,
say your name?
I just randomly lightning rod.
Lightning rod.
No idea why. It just
Really?
popped in my head.
Lightning
rod.
Lightning rod.
Lightning
Yeah.
rod.
You haven't got one.
I was
Oh, yeah, well,
Persuador.
Persuador, yeah. That's fine. Lightning rod. Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Or lightning strike.
He's at it again.
Lightning strike. I don't think we should have a cat in here next time.
I know.
Oh, you can let him out, please.
Again.
Yes, please. We'll
God.
lock him out now.
Yeah. So there you go. What's your name?
Chris, nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
What would I be? Does it matter? I'm invisible. No one cares.
Well, you have to have a name. Your rules.
That's true, actually. It would be the Invisible Man. There's nothing else to really.
Very creative.
I know. I'm so rubbish.
Invisible
Well,
Man.
mine's just called Lightning Rod. So whatever.
Yeah.
Lightning Rod.
What if we all
Lightning Strike. Strike.
What if we all
Rod Striker by day.
Strike Rodder. Sorry?
The human lightning rod is a superhero.
There's already one. Oh, my apologies. Lightning Strike.
He holds a big stick. If that helps.
I won't hold a stick
You're
then.
going to get us copyright flagged.
My apologies. I was not
I
aware
want-
of this.
I want you to come in that uniform next week.
That's fine.
Bit of yellow with black spandex should be fine.
I always have that on me anyway.
Okay.
Alright, cool. That was good.
Right.
One more question. What would we call ourselves if we were a team?
trio.
A team like sort of the Avengers type of thing. What would we be? We would
Failure.
be like the failures, is it?
Yeah.
You'd be taking the steps.
The
I'd be
useless.
convincing 8 people to get in the lift.
And I'll be growing crops somewhere.
I think it's a good team.
They'll be static in everyone's hair.
In the lift. Or I'll be making the lift go up. Up
Yeah.
and down. With these 8 people in there because he's the invisible one.
Yeah. Team Shambles.
Team Shambles.
Team Useless.
Who are we going to call? The Team Shambles, they're on their way.
Yeah.
Team Shambles.
He's too busy doing crops.
Yeah.
But I'd persuade everyone to give us a ring, so our business would be through the roof.
That's true. Even if they're not needed? Even if we're not needed, sorry?
No, I'm a force for good. I wouldn't trick people out of their money, assuming they're paying us. Please, paying us.
See, you want money now. It's all selfish.
Well, you know,
Cool.
gotta make
Yeah.
a living somehow.
Well, you just persuade people to just give you money. Anyway.
Yeah, I would.
Cool.
Awesome.
I got a few things on the
John.
list.
Hmm.
I would
Cheers,
like.
John, for that one, by the way.
Yeah,
I added the name bit. Yeah.
I'd like to talk about ideals. Where would your ideal place to live be?
Okay.
If you could live anywhere, like not necessarily location-wise, but geographically, so in a city, next to a lake, in a forest, where would be your ideal
Okay.
environment, do you think? And why?
I would probably prefer to go to seaside.
Mm-hmm.
Not as in like beach seaside, but like a cliff top.
Sorry.
Cliff tops overlooking the sea
Okay.
type of thing with access down to the beach area.
Yeah.
As we've said, like I wouldn't for holidays and stuff. I don't choose to go for like places in cities and stuff like this. So I always want to get out and about in the sea and the
Yeah.
in the not
Warm?
countryside, but
Cool?
it's got to be
Cold?
warm. I'm
Yeah.
Like,
awful in the cold.
Okay.
I'm really bad in the warm. Like, how warm would it be?
I don't care. Sorry, that's yeah. As long as it's
So what? Like maybe California area,
yeah.
where it's nice and hot. There's a lot of
I-
seaside.
Yeah, I like hot.
Yeah.
I really can't. I don't work well in the cold at all. So yeah, that is how. This one is awful, guys.
This is
a Really-
goddamn shambles.
All right.
Oh dear.
Blame me, I'm the jinx. I will not be here next week.
That's your superhero name.
The Jinx.
Where is it? Did you
I
spill?
spilled some water on my bag and on your carpet. I'm
Sorry.
afraid, but it's just water.
Okay, that's fine.
There's nothing nothing sinister.
Okay, yeah, but this is not going to happen next time, guys.
Should we just start again?
Yeah. 34
We're
minutes
only
in.
34 minutes in, it's fine.
Okay, so yeah, cliff tops with access to seaside.
Okay.
Again, not.
How big's the house?
I'd like a fairly decent sized house, not something absolutely massive. I won't need that. Just a nice place. If a few extra room or two, just in case people want to stay. When people stay. Big living room area. Nice balcony overlooking the seaside,
Nice.
and maybe even like a little part on the beach, so we can go down on barbecues and stuff. I think that'd be really nice. Maybe like obviously cliff tops as well, bit of forestry on the side, because I love like wilderness and stuff like that. I'd prefer.
So you're talking more like a secluded place rather than a busy built up. city.
Yeah,
type
not
thing.
too secluded. I can't stand like you have to drive like half hour to get to a local
There'll
shop.
be no Wi-Fi as well. Oof.
Yeah.
You need somewhere with strong Wi-Fi. That's top on my list.
Yeah.
Until I say where my ideal place would be. But go on.
I'd also like to know what your ideal career would be. What would you like to do for a job while you're in this place? Doesn't have to be linked to the place, so you don't have to be like a lumberjack.
Yeah. Well, no. At the as a
sand digger, because you live on the beach.
when going through after school, I really wanted to be a carpenter. I love doing things with my hands. I'm a very hands-on type of guy. I've helped my dad with loaded projects. I've built my house at the moment. We've pretty much nearly knocked down and then rebuilt. Like every room has been like gutted and done completely, and that is all me and my dad and my mum.
Done to a very good standard, I might add as well. Your
Thank
house
you.
is lovely.
Thank you. We constantly want to keep doing things. So yeah, I'd probably, if this was a like dream house and everything, dream job, it'd probably be a carpenter, made my own house in that location.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's how I'd
Nice.
like it.
Very nice.
Okay.
Cool. Is it me next?
It's you
Yeah,
next.
okay.
Yeah.
I would live in the city. Unsure what city. I do like living here, but okay, maybe a busier city. In a top floor penthouse with one of those rooftop gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, have you guys ever seen New Girl?
No.
They have a loft like that. It's sort of that kind of ideal space that they would have, and they have like loads of bedrooms and a bathroom and all stuff that you would have in that. But so like a really nice city penthouse, with the garden attached, so I can have like. Well, you just go on the top of the balcony. Sorry, not the balcony, on the garden, have a barbecue, like you said, and stuff like that. And it would be properly modern with all the technology, like a smart house in a way, where
Right.
I could see
just
you with the smart.
where I could just flick my phone on the screen, like something comes up on the wall or something. Like I just clap my hands and the lights go on. Just
and then you have me over, and nothing works.
And yeah. Okay, so sorry, you're not allowed. Ollie will be in his elevator, he'll be like, "Oh my god, all this technology."
And it's a set of aggregate devices.
Yeah.
All over the place. The fridge and the washing
I
machine.
would
Will the free microphones work in this
I would
place?
make a studio
Yeah.
where it would be perfect for us.
Cool.
I promise.
That is nice.
What is that?
That kind of place.
Nice.
That is a loft.
So in a city,
Nice.
Save
like
that, please.
bustling, or you want a lot of people around?
Yeah,
Yeah?
because it's a good thing. You're near restaurants, you're near cinemas, you're near just like loads of activity places. This is why I like living in Cardiff so much, because I am near a lot of things.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite weird saying because I don't really like people, but
But you like the amenities.
I do. Yeah, I like having everything around me, and like I said, Wi-Fi is such a top priority for me. It's just because everything needs to work. Everything relies on Wi-Fi and just
Now
stuff.
it does, yeah.
Now it does, yeah, absolutely. And I just don't think. Well, I definitely couldn't live without it. Speaking of couldn't live without, I just want to throw a quick point before I forget. We talked in a couple of podcasts ago about Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Was it good or bad?
deleted it off my phone.
Nice.
I've not deleted my account,
Yeah.
but I have deleted it off my phone. Best decision I've ever made. I'll give you that.
Right? Why?
Because when I'm on my phone, I don't go to Facebook and go, oh, I don't care about that, I don't care about that. I actually read news articles. I just go on tutorials or whatever and just learn some stuff rather than just like, oh, they've done this. Oh, they're eating this. And
Black hole of attention, isn't it? It just
Yeah,
sucks.
that is
like,
true.
It's like an instant you have to press the Facebook.
Yeah.
Why? And I've just found that I haven't. I'm still on Messenger because I have group conversations going, which is fine.
But that's
And
socialising.
when I'm
that's
on
interaction.
the computer, I check Facebook once every now and then, and just go, "Oh, that's happening. I've been notified. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go off it." But
Cool.
honestly, it's one of the best decisions I've made, and I said I would give it a go. I think in that podcast, so
I'm glad to hear that. It makes
Stuck
me
to it,
happy
and
to hear that.
I can't imagine reinstalling it. I really can't. Apparently, it saves loads of battery as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that, yeah.
It still bothers me that I deleted my Facebook account like 2 years ago maybe, and I still use Instagram a lot. But I still get notifications on Instagram to say that my Facebook friends have joined.
That's weird.
Now that annoys the hell out of me because if I delete my account, I want it to be gone. So I don't like the fact that they've still got
some
the
code.
connections that I had on Facebook telling me now that they've joined in. It just bothers me.
Yeah.
Well, it bothered me.
Yeah. So. Oh, good. I'm kind of glad.
Okay,
to
so
hear
yeah,
that.
so back, so living penthouse city, massive, garden, everything.
Okay, and then
Career?
yeah, career.
What would you like to
A
do?
career? My career
From
would be
house
what I'm doing what I'm trying to do right now, what I'm trying to pursue, and that's voiceover work. I would love regular income of a paid job to do voiceovers for either TV or audiobooks like I'm doing at the moment, and just get regular income from that. I mean, if I were to dream big, if you want me to dream big, why not? It's all a dream. It would be a voice in, say, like a Pixar film or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then you'd obviously get a hefty fee for that one.
Hefty fee.
But because I love Pixar so much, just doing some kind of voice, and it doesn't even have to be starring, just like a little supporting one, you know? Or DreamWorks, anything like that, or The Simpsons. So that would be the big dream. And like, I was asked this when I first started to get into voiceovers, what's the big dream? And I never really thought of it until, he asked, and I just thought, that would be amazing. Or even video games.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
that would be awesome. But if I was a bit more realistic, I would do voiceovers for books and TV and all.
Cool. Which would be a good career to have in an inner
definitely.
city.
Exactly. Yeah. And like I said, I'd have my own little studio set up where we could do this. I would still want to do this for years and years to come.
Yeah.
And I would also want to do my own voiceovers.
We'll be microphones then.
Yeah.
That's
will
how
be.
far human integration will have come by then.
Awesome.
Cool. Yourself?
I would want to go secluded, man. I'd like a little log cabin by
I did not expect this.
by a lake near a big forest,
Is this in America?
Canada, something like that. Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah, I'd want to be out there. I don't know how well I'd survive. It'd probably last 2 weeks and then I'd die of starvation. But I quite like the idea of, because I don't have any, is learning survival tactics. You know,
So you don't even want a shop near you or anything?
it would be handy, but I'd like to get to know nature a bit more. So I'd like to go and chop down a few trees and have to make my life rather than just have everything readily available.
Would you go hunting?
I'd like to. I've never ever been hunting, and I'm sure I would struggle with killing an animal and then doing what you need to do after the kill to get
Peeling it and everything.
edible and stuff.
Yeah.
But it does appeal to me in the sense that I'd like to, because you were saying everything relies on Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Pretty sure in a couple of years Wi-Fi is going to be gone and we're all going to have nuked ourselves to death. So I would like to be able to survive in that situation.
What about Li-Fi? That's coming, isn't it?
What's that?
Li-Fi. I think it's called Li-Fi. Please check this, Beck. It's just an upgrade from Wi-Fi if you want. It's like 3G to 4G.
So just faster.
It's just a much faster internet and how everything will just integrate and work. I think it's called. I don't know what it stands for. Beck will need some information.
It stands for light fidelity. It's a bidirectional, high-speed and fully networked wireless communication technology similar to Wi-Fi. So basically uses light instead of sound. It uses visible light communication or infrared and near ultraviolet spectrum, part of optical wireless communications technology.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
You'll break around me.
Probably.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to be able to survive by myself when the inevitable zombie outbreak comes.
So would that be your career?
Oddly, no. I've realised I've picked a terrible career for the location I've chose to live in because it requires clients. My ideal career would be something in the health and fitness world. I'd like to, because I've taken a huge interest in it, and it's only been the last couple of years that I've actually learned about health and fitness. And I just love it. I can't get enough reading articles and stuff like that. So
tell
I would
other
like,
people about it.
I would like
a
to
mentor.
help. Yeah, I would like to help other people. Not like a personal trainer, but just sort of like the whole of it. So nutritional guidance and exercise and stuff like that. I would like to make my money doing that. I just like the idea of helping other people while being able to survive by myself in the woods. It'll just be me in a mirror. That's it.
How would you make it for the podcast?
I just trust that nature would do its thing. The birds or something. Just send them information. God knows, I have no idea. Who knows?
Who knows?
So,
That's
yeah.
pretty good though.
Yeah,
Kind of contrast to me. Mine and Dale's work.
yeah. Mine's completely fucked. But hey, that's my life, and I chose it. So.
Yeah, cool. Fair play. It sounds nice. I thought you wouldn't go secluded. I don't know why.
There's something about it that I really like the idea of.
Lonely though.
I used to. I
That's
don't
the
mind
point,
my.
I know,
I
but-
don't mind my own company.
I get bored.
But I used to
Yeah.
love cities, and this is the thing. Like New York was one of my top places to visit. I've always been that kind of person from a young age.
Is it still or not?
I've been there once, and I would much rather go somewhere scenic now than built up. So, what's your favourite city you've been to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because if you like that kind of environment, what's your favourite? What's your top pick?
I haven't been to many. I got to be honest, but that stumped me because I just haven't. Have I been to many?
You've been to LA. You've been to.
Yeah, but they're not my favourites. I liked them.
Yeah, you haven't been to many cities that I think you
Not like.
Have you been to New York?
No, I haven't.
It's spectacular.
Yeah, I want to.
Grimy though. Like
It's not like the image that they portray sometimes.
no, not really. It's very it's. I mean, it's a clean city. There's not a lot of litter, lying around and stuff. But I just think you get a grimy feel because the high rises are so high and it's just concrete
It
everywhere.
was sort of like that in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
in Hollywood. It seems so glamorous and so nice, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But on the Walk of Fame, and you think Walk of Fame, I mean, it's just going to be nothing
It's
but
got to be amazing.
awesomeness. And there was a hobo sleeping on one of the stars. It gets.
How did he fit?
I don't know. maybe two of the stars.
It's like that.
So you're walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and it's nice. It's a bit grimy, like you said. Like there's some filthy golden stars, of people who've never even heard of before. Certainly, I haven't heard of before. And it gets nicer and nicer as you go to the centre by Man's Chinese Theatre. It's very weird. It's really bizarre. And it goes on for ages, and it's just like this Hollywood Walk of Fame where I should have taken a picture of who was at the very end because we did walk to both ends, just to see how it ended. So that was really weird. And
So the upkeep gets better the closer you get to the touristy
because it's
part.
just the most the touristy part. That's
okay.
the most thing that's visited. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, I've never been to LA, but I'd like to.
As far as favourite city goes, I really don't know because it sounds stupid, but I really do love Cardiff, and I easily could live here for the rest of my life, no problem, because it's become such. I mean, everyone knows what Cardiff is now. Do you remember, back in the day, no one.
Cardiff's on the map.
Exactly, no one knew what it was. It is the capital of Wales, but
Yeah, well, it's now.
What?
it's just Dale.
What? It's now put as the best rugby city.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense because we're Welsh and it's awesome.
Well, yeah. There was in the last Six Nations, I think it was. There was an advert going around that there was a guy from New Zealand or something.
Was this
like
the World Cup,
that.
maybe?
Possibly World Cup,
'Cause
and
obviously
he was in, and he was just made a little video of himself saying why Cardiff is the best city for rugby.
I think that was the World Cup because the
Possibly.
New Zealand team loved playing in Cardiff
Yeah.
as well.
There you go. So it's again, it's
You-
on the map.
Patriotic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
very much so.
I love Wales.
Well, absolutely for rugby because
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
got a game tomorrow.
Who
Wales and Scotland are playing.
Yeah.
all over my head. I have no idea about
Wales and
rugby.
Ireland were the other day.
Yeah,
Had a draw.
Hmm.
Really good match, but
but just quite disappointed because you just wanted at least
Yeah.
one winner. But we're talking sports.
Yeah, go on the Wales.
go on the Wales.
I'm not very patriotic in the slightest. I went to see a Cardiff Devils game the other week though in the ice hockey arena.
I've been to one of those.
That was quite nice because
You didn't like it.
Nah, not really my
No.
thing.
it was nice to see all the Devils supporters getting enthusiastic
Yeah.
about the game and stuff. And I found
The
myself,
atmosphere is amazing.
I found myself going along with it.
See, I
But-
didn't find that. That was the weird thing. Maybe because I didn't really get the sport.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no
I don't-
clue what's going on.
But
No
I didn't think the
idea.
atmosphere was that great at all.
You can't even see the puck. It's like what?
Should get glasses on.
Yeah, it could just be a big pantomime. This is just like
Well, atmosphere is
12
amazing for
grown
rugby.
men just like
Absolutely.
Yes.
You can't beat rugby atmosphere.
Rugby atmosphere is great.
I've never seen a live rugby match.
You
Have
should. I mean, you're
Yeah.
Welsh. You live Close to Cardiff?
No, it doesn't bother me. I'm not even going to pretend and say, "Oh, yeah, maybe I'll look into that."
No,
there's no interest.
because I believe you when you say that. But if you don't fancy it, then I'm not going to judge you.
Interest.
Yeah.
I think the thing I liked about the hockey most was that it was kind of like an American atmosphere because everyone was there in their big hockey shirts and they were drinking beers. And I understand it's like the same as the rugby atmosphere. They go and drink beers in shirts. Essentially, any sport, people are drinking beers in a shirt for the supporters.
Yeah.
But there was something about the hockey felt very American, and
I'd like to go
it.
to.
I liked it a lot.
If I was in America again, I'd like to go to a sport that was there, even if it was like Super Bowl, NFL, whatever it's called, American football. I'd like to go to one of those because they go all out.
yeah.
It's crazy. Like the atmosphere there looks insane. I would go to a hockey match in America or Canada because it's massive over there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'd like to experience that. That'd be quite fun.
Cool.
I'd go again. I may be going next week. Actually, it's my birthday next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a
Podcast on the birthday.
something birthday podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
What day is it on?
We'll just live stream the whole day.
Live stream.
24 hours
I love it. Or vlog.
of me. Yeah.
Vlog Ollie's
It's on the
birthday.
22nd, which is the Monday after next Monday.
Monday after next.
2 Mondays away.
We'll do something for it, absolutely.
Show.
Cool. Sounds good.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Got any other
I
questions?
got another question, yeah.
Go for it.
To go on. All right. Have you ever been so angry at a game that you have either thrown the controller or hit something? What game was it and why?
That is... Yes.
Is this a setup? Do you know something?
No?
No, it's just
The way you laugh made it sound like Dale had asked.
I just tend to get very
Okay,
angry.
one major
One
thing that have you ever thrown
Oh,
a
I
controller?
got about 10.
Or have you ever thrown a controller or
Oh,
hit,
loads of times.
hit something?
I
Really?
broke my phone.
There we go. Okay, so go for that one.
Nokia 3310. I broke a Nokia 3310.
Over Snake.
Blasphemy.
Over what?
Snake.
No, actually, it wasn't a game on the phone.
Okay.
I was playing on the PlayStation. I actually can't remember what game it is, so apologies for that. But I guess it was you're at that one stage of the game and you die, and then you start again in one stage of the game and you die, and this was like constant things. And I'll try and remember the game, but I really can't at the moment. But I got so angry, I just went... And I got the controller, and I was just wanted to slam it down on the bed.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise my phone was next to me. And I went, and right on the screen. So, like, the end of the controller went, dunk, right on the screen. And it was just black. It was like completely black. And then I just looked, and you do that thing. You just go, oh.
Oh, no.
And you instantly regret it. You're just why did I do that? It's just a stupid game.
Yeah, it's a stupid game,
Why-
but it has to be done.
Why did I do that? So then I picked it up, and I was just like, it was beyond broken. But the fact that I broke a Nokia 3310, like the most indestructible phone in the world, over a stupid game. I think it was Hercules.
Well, like the Disney Hercules.
Yeah, the Disney Hercules. How ironic. Is it? I don't know. So yeah, I got really angry because I kept dying over and over again, and I broke my Nokia phone. That's true. Told my dad, dropped it down the stairs.
Did
Sorry,
he
Dad.
believe you? Does he know the truth?
He does now. So yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I got. Another one, but go on. Who's next?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No, don't get angry, man.
I don't think I've ever seen Ollie angry.
No, really, no.
Life's too short.
But you, never just played a game, got frustrated at it, and done something?
No.
Serious?
Alright, cool.
Honestly,
That's fair.
Like, and I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, which I suppose is quite renowned for getting people riled up.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't matter, man. Just turn it off.
It doesn't matter, man.
Just
Yeah.
turn it off if it bothers you.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah. So
God.
I'm sorry, I've got no input on this.
that's not- I quite like that.
I'd love to be like that.
I don't know
hate
whether
being
it's
stupidly angry over nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's more like I'm just chilled out or lazy.
Too lazy enough to care.
Too lethargic
I think you just chilled out. It's not a bad thing. Not a bad
I
trick.
think I
used
learned
to
it
imagination.
over the years. Though. I used to get quite stressed about certain things, but now I just think, like I said, life's too short to worry. Specifically about computer games.
Yeah.
I still worry to this day.
Yeah.
About that game.
No, not about that
And your
game,
Nokia.
but I get angry at games and I just go I just shout more than throw things. This was when I was a kid when I broke my phone. I have thrown a remote in this house though, unfortunately.
Yes.
And I lied to Beck for a while about what it
You
was.
lied?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I think I said it was Ghibli, didn't I?
Gimli through the remote.
Or I dropped something, or it was, again, I can't remember what game, but I just went, oh, for fuck's sake, threw the remote. No, it was Metal Gear Rising.
What, controller or remote?
Yeah, controller, sorry.
Okay.
I threw the controller. Metal Gear Rising, that was the one with Raiden and the sword, and it was one of the most difficult games I've ever played.
Didn't you have to like swipe to slash in
Yeah,
certain
it was
directions?
just stupidly difficult, and so yeah, I stood up and threw the remote, and there's like a big hole in the wall.
Nice.
In this flat.
Yeah.
Oh.
We probably filled it up, it's fine. And painted over, it's all good.
Structural
Yes. Sorry, I've said 2. We haven't gone to
No,
you
no,
yet,
that's
Dale. Apologies.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
A game called Free Runner. So I love free running, so I was like, oh, I'll get the game. It's going to be wicked. So the aim of the game is just complete courses, just like street courses and stuff, like between houses and everything. And you just string moves together, and you complete it. That's, no enemies or anything like that. It's just doing that.
Timing based.
Yeah,
like-
timing based. There were time trials on there. There were like some of them, which I think it was just like get the best like score at this area, or there was you got to do this move to get to there and do that move and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So on this one level, I think it was like 2 containers, and you just had to like wall jump, and then just do a flip afterwards.
Yeah.
So I was doing it, and I knew the buttons to press, and I'd done the jump, and he would fall. I was like, okay, no, you do the jump, and he would fall. I was like, just, why won't it do it? So I was just like, okay, jump, done it, and fail. So I just kept doing this for so long. I turned it off. That's fine. Went back to the next day.
Killed a man.
Yeah. No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Turned it off. Went back to the next day. Tried it. It just would not work. So I just got so angry that I punched the wall.
Ooh.
It was plasterboard, so I just went straight through.
Yeah.
And there was a massive hole in my wall for ages.
Man.
It was awful. And it was just there for so long.
Yeah.
I can't imagine getting that irate over a game.
Mm.
Maybe this is worrying. Perhaps I'm due a massive blowout.
I don't think it's bad at all. I think we're the bad ones in this one because we're getting so
You are
irate.
terrible people.
Yes, thank you. We are getting so irate over just a video game, and it's just
It's like a video game, yeah.
yeah.
Again,
How old were you when this happened? Sorry.
PlayStation 2. How long ago was that?
Ooh, a while ago now.
Oh, there we go. A while ago.
Okay.
I don't know about you,
So
but
we were like you weren't in the house you are now.
I fear for
Yeah.
my safety just
Okay.
sitting
Yeah.
here.
That? What's that?
Me and Becky fear for our safety. Just
Well, you think we're just
sitting
going to
here.
overreact
With you
for
two,
no reason?
explosive.
Well, if
yeah.
next time my mic doesn't work, what have you got to
I
punch?
think I think the angriest
You
out
know
of
what
all
I'm
of us
saying?
will be me, so I apologise for that.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's why I
Yeah.
put Dale in the middle. Buffer.
A nice buffer, Dale the buffer.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, there you go. That was my story.
I used to bite on controllers as well because I was
Really?
so
Oh,
angry.
yeah.
I used to
Done
go,
that.
"Argh!"
And then I've
Just to let
had
out
teeth marks
frustration.
done.
Yeah. Oh, I am so glad I'm not the only one.
I used to know a kid in school that used to bite his own knuckle if he was angry with somebody else.
I knew someone like that.
We won't say his name. But if he was renowned as like a hard kid because he was like a big guy, and he used to bite his Peter Pointer knuckle. You know the one I
Peter
mean.
Pointer
That's
knuckle.
Peter Pointer.
Cool.
He used to bite that knuckle, and like I took him aside one day.
Peter Pointer knuckle.
We used to be good friends. It was me, him, and another guy. There was like the trio. And I took him aside one day, and I was like, "Why do you bite your knuckle?" And he claimed that it gave him power. He was like, "Gives me my power, man." And I was like, "Oh."
What, bite
Fucking
is in just like a
lunatic. Just
little
like-
thing, or
You'd
actually
see
like
it
drawing
like-
blood?
No, you'd see it like he like chewing out the side of his mouth. Ah,
Really odd.
yeah, really odd.
That's weird.
Needless to say, I don't associate with this guy anymore.
Did
He's
you
only
just
got
hand
4
off?
fingers. 4 finger Frank. That's his name.
You got no Peter Pointer. Go bigger Frank.
Peter Pointer. That's a Peter Pointer.
Peter Pointer.
Oh,
Frankie, fuck you.
Frankie.
Roger Ring.
Roger Ring.
Ruby Ring. Oh no.
Ruby.
It's bad.
And Daniel.
The other one now, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel and Tom Thumb, obviously.
Tom Thumb.
Yeah.
Awful. Okay.
You didn't learn that in school?
No.
No, did I? Oh man.
This is Daniel.
Daniel the Pinky. Beck, I'd quite like to know what you get angry about, if anything.
She doesn't.
No, I don't generally get that angry. Apart from when people folding over corners in really nice books. That's one thing that really winds me up.
But do you just go, oh, I wish people wouldn't do that?
No, she gets really irate, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean like to save a page where they're reading?
Yeah, but like, it's okay like in like a fiction book, but when you've got one of those really nice coffee table books and it's all almost like laminated pages
would
and they're
annoy me
beautiful
too,
and
yeah.
they go, fold? No, hate it. But apart from that,
What would you do?
I'd throw the book at the person.
Okay.
Oh, you...
Oh, I would if they sat there and like looked at me and went,
Didn't one of your friends do it in work once?
oh.
Yeah.
They
Did you
gen-
see
So
the
you get
face
me.
to drop
They're
it?
generally hardcovers, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
So that would damage.
Yeah, it's just,
that would do
generally I
some
don't get
damage.
angry. I let it sort of wash over me, but there's like a couple of little things.
Yeah.
Although I do have a
she's
nemesis,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
a nemesis makes me angry.
Go on.
What was it?
That's my nemesis in work.
Oh.
There's this customer who comes in called Dressing Gown Lady. But yeah, well, that's for another day.
Cool.
I can't wait to hear that story. I just remembered something that does get me quite irate, but it's never boiling over, is people who are shit at driving.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone hesitates at a roundabout and makes me then hesitate because they should have gone and I
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
my chance, it just irks me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
Really
it's but it's never like an angry like, oh, fuck you fucking blah, blah. It's always like, oh, come on, it's
What the hell are you
pleading. It's
doing?
like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, such a pacifist.
Do you do it to yourself as well? Like, if there's no one else in the car, just go, oh, come on.
Yeah,
I do,
I
yeah.
speak to the other road users.
Yeah.
Like, just obviously no one can hear.
I call them Doris. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, Doris, what are you doing?
Really?
I just go. I literally this the one time it was like going through like lights or something, and someone could have gone, and I just went, "Oh, come on, man, he could have gone." And I was just like, I was to myself,
Yeah.
like no one else. That driver's not going to hear me. But I was like, "Come on, you could have gone there. Come on."
I like to think a little bit of the disappointment radiates out of the car and hits him in the back of the head. So he's like, "Oh, someone's disappointed in me."
Yeah.
And he goes home and cries about that.
That doesn't happen. I gotta say.
I like to think. No.
You never know.
Cool.
It could do.
Right.
So
You got
game
another
rage
one, or-
then.
Yeah, we'll
Questions, yeah.
have one more. Why not?
Yeah, we've only been about an hour. Last week's was an hour and a half, so
That's true.
we got at
So
least
2
20.
hours now, yeah.
We got 27 minutes.
And the first half an hour was
Nothing.
awful
What was?
of this one.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Of course it was.
Everything got in the way. You spilled water.
Yeah, that's
Cats
The
flying.
cat
around.
walked past the camera.
that's the fun
What did
stuff.
Beck do? She put something on.
Yeah, the
Put on a
the
show.
Pepsi, sexy Pepsi song.
Thanks, Pepsi.
Cool, what we got?
no, I don't-
All right, I'll end on this one. If you could have a film about your life, who would you want to play you? You can't pick Terry Crews, Dale.
Damn it, that's exactly like me.
Who would I want to play me? Oh.
And sort of give me like a premise, like it could be a time of your life.
Do you mean who do I think would best suit me?
Oh, who
or
you
who would I
want
like to
to
play
play.
me? Because there's a very vast difference.
Yeah.
Like I would like Tom Hardy to play me,
Okay.
but he has no bearing on the reality.
How
whatsoever.
about we do what you like, and then me and
Yeah.
Dale can come up with someone who we think. How about that?
Alright,
And then we
yeah.
do that the opposite ways. Yeah.
All right, Tom Hardy then.
So Tom Hardy, and like, is it going to be a specific chapter on your life, or
The entirety
the entire?
from birth. I'd like him to play me as a small child, all through as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could do mocap, couldn't
child.
he? Easily.
Mocap his face onto a baby.
Oh, that's
is
going to be
a-
that man baby thing
Could
from
you
the
see-
beginning.
Walking around like Tom Hardy.
Could you see Tom Hardy as Brooklyn? Doing
Oh,
that? Yeah.
absolutely, man.
Oh,
Tom
Tom Hardy.
Hardy.
I could actually see that.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Can you think of anyone who could play Ollie, Dale?
Brooklyn, can I just say, refers to the point when in my life when I was a very, very mediocre rapper in the
Yeah.
Cardiff open mic scene. And
Which
I had
you did cover at one point, yeah. You do have
Yeah.
a Brooklyn top. From
yeah, I
the
had a
brother.
T-shirt that says Brooklyn on it, and during the first open mic night that I went to, I did particularly well that night. and there must have been a crowd of about 150 people in the room, and they all started chanting Brooklyn because I had it on my chest.
What?
And that was a great feeling.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's why you were called Brooklyn.
And that's why I was called
So
Brooklyn.
maybe the film
So
could be
since
The
then-
Rise.
The Rise of
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
The Rise of Brooklyn.
A very short film. I did maybe like 2 open mics, and that was it.
Yeah, but then it can cut to credits at the end and they're saying, Brooklyn only ever did 2 nights.
Yeah. I remember that night. I think it was in the Toucan Club, which isn't there anymore, and they had DJ Kool Herc playing. And Kool Herc was the guy that sort of invented hip hop as we know it. He took like break beats from other records and looped them up. So it was like amazing to meet him, and I bought him a beer and everything, and it was because he was like one of my idols growing up, because I was really into my rap music and stuff. And they were filming it, and I remember at one point I was on stage rapping, and the camera sort of came round, and I started like pointing into the camera. And it was probably the most cringeworthy thing I've ever done in my life. But in that moment, I was in the zone. Man.
Yeah.
I was untouchable.
Brooklyn was untouchable.
Yeah.
It just, yeah, it could just be like Brooklyn never hit the heights that he felt that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, Tom Hardy during my rap years.
Nice.
I like him.
my rap days.
Tom
Yeah.
Hardy.
The Rise of the You can
Yeah.
see him training in his room, singing into a hairbrush
Yeah,
or
but-
rapping into a
yeah.
hairbrush.
So who can you
Who
see
could-
now
Who,
playing?
Hairbrush.
Beck, who do you reckon could play Ollie? Maybe you had hair then.
I did.
Okay. It's quite
Make it.
I don't know, I'm trying to think.
Pull your punches, all right?
I just feel like I've forgotten every actor ever.
Mm.
Yeah, it is.
What did he say?
Danny DeVito.
The older years, maybe.
Yeah. So, all right, that's me.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll think of who can
Yeah.
play other
I'll,
ones.
I'll
so.
do a bit of research and
Yeah.
see what I can.
Dale,
Oh, I don't know.
this is like who
So
you
who-
would like. So
who I would
ideally,
like
yeah.
to play me.
And
Okay.
you know what kind of point in your life?
What point in my life that I really am struggling on? I think
You can
it
do the
would
whole
be
life.
Like, yeah, whole.
Like
thing.
boyhood.
Yeah. It's just.
Something like that.
Would it be a comedy? Would it be a drama?
That's true. We didn't ask you a genre.
Yeah.
Would it be drama?
Mine would be no comedy. It's deadly serious, Chris. The life of a rapper is not to be trifled with. Deadly serious. It'd be like 8 Mile.
Nice.
Fair play.
A 10-minute mile.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas.
No.
Nicolas Cage.
Him rapping would be amazing.
I had a friend called Rami who used to say that because he looked a little bit like James Franco, and his choice of actor that I look like was Nicolas Cage. So that's really disappointing.
You could do
Nice.
it. Nicolas Cage is very versatile.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or Josh Brolin.
Who's he?
He's not bad.
Yeah, he's
Or
in.
Jason Clarke. Jason Clarke could pull you off.
I have no. Would he? Got his number. I'm single, ready to mingle.
Sorry,
Seth Rogen.
I had a Pepsi last night,
Seth
so
Rogen.
I'm hyper sexy. Seth Rogen. Sorry, yeah, go on.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin.
Yeah, totally.
I was
Twins.
told. I've been told a few times
Mm-hmm.
by different people.
Okay.
But I don't see this. Is that I have like similarities to Bradley Cooper, but I do not see that in the slightest.
I could see it.
Hmm.
But
I
you
don't
don't.
see
But
it.
you
I
don't
don't
want it. You don't
personally
want
see
him to play you.
Well, no. If well, again, is it look alike, or do you just want that person
Just
to
who
play
you want. You know,
Yeah.
Ollie loves Tom Hardy.
Nothing.
So
like
Ollie.
that.
Okay, fair enough.
So Ollie had Tom Hardy.
In I saw a thingy after
The Revenant.
The
It's
Revenant.
good, isn't it?
Didn't understand the word.
Yeah. A lot of his things, I really don't understand what he says.
Get on the bird.
Did you like the film?
Loved it. Yeah,
Good.
it was a slow burner,
Mm.
but it was very enjoyable. The scenery was beautiful.
Yeah, it was really good.
Awesome.
Sorry, we keep interrupting.
That's my life. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so who I would like to play me is I don't know. I'd probably go like Chris Hemsworth or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
I
one.
like Chris Hemsworth.
He is cool.
Loved him as Thor, and that's like I love Thor. I thought he'd done it really well. He plays a few different roles,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
He is an Aussie, but
And this would just be Dale's life as it is now.
yeah, just be my life. Because I wouldn't say I'd had childhood or anything like that. Yeah, because I had the long hair, so Yeah. I didn't have a hard life at all, but in school I was bullied a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had a wicked life. I can't complain about my life. My life is a hell of a lot better now. Really good job. Amazing girlfriend, and amazing girlfriend, and I was gonna say
Accidental
wicked
confession.
friends, amazing friends.
Oh,
Shut up.
Son, you
Yeah.
got outed.
no.
Yeah, no, I'll tell her later.
You're in
it's
trouble.
okay. Yeah, so I think Chris Hemsworth
That's cool.
do a good job.
Who do you think would play there?
For some reason, Tom Hiddleston came to mind.
That's good.
Fair enough.
I think you've got a similar face. No, I don't know.
I do like-
stature, maybe.
I do
think,
like the
'cause-
Bradley Cooper thing. I think that does work. Do you think?
Weirdly, Tom Hiddleston played Thor's enemy thing. didn't
Brother.
he? Brother
That's
enemy.
true.
Yeah.
Enemy brother.
You could have a split personality. Brenemy.
Enemy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who would direct the film? Ooh, we haven't gone to that yet. You don't care about directors, do you?
Whoever directed Never Back Down.
Do you, do you like
Fucking love that.
I love that film. It's wicked.
It's my
Really good
favourite film ever.
Teen Fight Club, wasn't
Yeah, you can't get better.
it? Yeah.
Right, go.
Okay, who would I like to play? Me. I would want it to be a comedy because life is fun. And a big part of it would be to cast Beck as well, because obviously me and Beck have been together for 10 years, so we'll have to think of who's going
Oh dear.
to play Beck. But who would I want?
Can you get me back for
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Pauline Quirk.
Who?
You like her? Oh, damn, those.
Who?
Don't worry. I was just trying to think of
Who would I be? I would want...
I thought you would have thought of this. This is your question.
I know,
yeah.
I just...
Dick Winters.
Oh, he's wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. He's
Nobody knows what we're
Yes.
talking about.
Sorry, the random picture I'm holding up, Damian Lewis.
Damian
Damian
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, I think just because you're both ginger.
Okay, is that the
No,
only reason?
he's a really good actor.
Hmm.
Absolutely fantastic in Band of Brothers.
But that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Band of Brothers was one of my favourite TV shows
It
ever.
is.
And he was incredible.
Oh my god, I literally, no word of a lie, watched from start to finish. Last episode, the next day I went straight back to the beginning again. It is amazing.
Never seen it.
Favourite episode? Bastone?
Oh, Bastone is fantastic.
Unreal.
Oh my god, yeah. I can't get over how amazing that show is.
I think that was we've completely gone off on a tangent.
No, that's
but that was
Pacific wasn't as good.
I only got halfway through Pacific.
You didn't get to know the characters enough. When they died, you didn't really care.
Plus, I didn't think it was in the right location. I think you cared more about the French
Yeah.
setting. But
I'll watch Band of Brothers then.
Band of
Okay,
Brothers.
You
so
will
Band of
not be
Brothers.
disappointed.
Band of Brothers was like the first.
that's what I was going to choose.
No.
Band of
Well,
Brothers
I'm going
was
to choose it.
Yeah.
the first big budget TV show, I think, where they spent like $1 million an episode, and I think that was the thing that kicked off. Because now you have
I know most. I know most things about it. I just never watched it.
And
so.
you will know a lot of characters in it.
Yes,
or
exactly.
actors.
Yes, no, I know a lot of actors that have been in it. So yes, I will
Tom
watch
Hardy
that.
was in it.
Yeah, he was.
I will make it a pledge because I've stuck to mine that I will watch Band of Brothers. You guys haven't watched Blackfish yet, have you?
I haven't done anything you guys about me to.
It's like I'm the only one who cares.
Yeah,
As my choice, I would like Ewan McGregor to play me
Okay.
Cool.
because thank you, Beck. Because look at him, he's like he doesn't age that man. That
Handsome
seems
guy.
pretty. He's a handsome man.
I can
I am
kind
not,
of see
so-
it, I guess. Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short.
No, well, thank you.
Set
Ollie.
yourself short.
Okay. No, so and he's a cracking actor.
Yeah.
I think he's great. He can sing. Not that I sing in my life, but still, in the shower, I can sound really good. 'Cause I sing.
Everyone sounds good in
And-
the shower.
Yeah, so it would just be about my life. Maybe the point up until me and Beck get married or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Or just
Up until you get married.
Back, you cut from the film.
After that.
like me proposing and then we get married. The end.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
Like happily ever
Fair
after.
Kind of like
Up
5-year
until we get
engagement.
married, because after that is like.
Have you seen 5-Year Engagement?
Yes.
That's a great film.
No, it's not.
Are you
I
fucking
like that
kidding
film.
me?
I really like that
I
film. You
love
didn't
the
like
5-Year
it.
Engagement.
Terrible.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Awful
thank
film.
you.
I really want to watch Band of Brothers.
Just
Just like
bail-
rocking in the corner.
Just bail now, man. Bastone. That one scene where they're trying to get past
Don't
the sniper.
spoil it if I'm going to watch it. Oh, for God's sake. I will watch it. All right.
It is
How many episodes? 10?
10.
It's fine.
Hour long.
It's fine. I could binge that in a
They're
week.
wicked.
Cool.
Um,
So yeah, Ewan McGregor. You would play that. Who would play best?
Spears as well. Sorry, that one thing that Spears did is actually true.
Should we just end it there?
No.
Yeah, go for it. Sorry, guys. If anyone's seen it, you know what we're on about. It's fantastic.
Beck, who would you want to play you?
Okay, no, who did we cast as you?
I thought you said Damian Lewis.
I think Damian Lewis. What do you think? Silence.
Drawing a blank.
Silence. You have no one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go with
fine.
Damian Lewis.
Damian Lewis. I think he'd do a good job.
Cool.
The ginger priest from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, what is it with you in that show?
It's fantastic.
Dale's favourite.
Right up there with the other one.
Yeah.
Curb.
Oh, did you see Larry David's Burn Your Enthusiasm, the Saturday Night Live sketch he did?
Go on, Beck.
Oh, it's worth a look. It's
Cool.
very funny.
Who's going to play you?
Jennifer Lawrence. In a
Jennifer
dream,
Lawrence.
Yeah.
J-Lo.
dream situation, because I think she can do comedy, but she can
I
do
said
drama
J-Lo.
as well.
J-Lo.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Either her or Emily Blunt, but Emily Blunt's got giant
Oh,
eyes.
can you be?
I
Can
haven't got
you
giant
please
eyes.
be Emily Blunt? She's
Yes,
so
sure.
Can you say,
sexy.
can you please let me be Emily Blunt?
We'll
We'll have to
We'll
check
sort that
that.
out later.
Please, Beck, please let me be Emily Blunt.
And you still Jennifer Lawrence.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, I think either one of those is a very good choice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well said.
Thank you.
Good
You,
job.
you chose wisely.
Good job.
Awesome.
Another
we-
one for you?
No, I haven't got a question. I was going to say, can we just spend the next 15 minutes just having a chat?
Yeah.
Like, what have your weeks been like? Because
Of course.
I just care about you.
Aww.
Oh, that's very
Aww.
Or is there anything that you're excited about coming up? Or
sweet. We got tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be quite good.
what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Beer Keller.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about that
It's
place.
Dale's parents' anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're all getting together at Beer Keller, having
Going
a
to the
laugh.
rugby.
Go to the rugby.
Actually watching it in the stadium.
No, we're going to go and watch it. We're going to watch the first game at ours, probably, at home. And then watching the next one in the Gatekeeper, Wales and Scotland. And then going to Beer Keller afterwards.
They do good sausages there, apparently.
Yeah.
Because it's like a German place, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
your
then
bratwurst.
afterwards going to the Moon Club, and they have the David Bowie night there. I
Oh,
believe.
cool. That sounds good.
Nice.
I won't be making it to that because I have work very early the next morning, but I'm going to go out for a couple of hours in the evening. So that'll be nice.
That's something we're looking forward to.
Cool.
And it's also Valentine's.
Oh yeah.
as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Oh, Valentine's, of course.
I'm out, man.
You're out.
I'm not celebrating.
Which, because they're not going to know yet anyway, they're probably not going to listen to this before then. I have booked Charm Nights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
You've recommended. What?
I was just gonna say if she does, is this a surprise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, make sure she doesn't listen to this.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
No, yeah.
Charm Nights
yeah.
is very good service.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice atmosphere.
Booked there the other day.
Cool.
And it's actually because it's my parents' anniversary on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So my mum said we should do something as the four of us.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a surprise for my dad and a surprise for Kirsty.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Going to Sham Nights, and after work I went there and asked if there's anything special they can put on for us.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much said no because he said we don't really do anything like that. He said
Yeah.
we can make you some. We'll do some desserts on the house, which is nice. I said I didn't even wasn't asking for that. I was like, can you do anything like, like flowers on the table or something like that? Some sort of
Blow rose petals in your faces
as you're
walk through the
eating.
door.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anything, that type of thing. He said, just leave it with me and we'll make sure you all have a
You
good
with
night.
me and nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's a really nice place. I went there on a first date just before Christmas, and he gave us free desserts as well.
No, wicked.
Yeah, they tend to do little testers of things that they try,
Yeah.
and they just give them out and get feedback from the customers.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
but it's a really good place, very nice. I recommend the lamb kofta.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Cool.
beautiful.
Beck and I just don't really celebrate Valentine's, do we? We go out
Yeah.
after
I know
Valentine's
this-
because it's quiet everywhere and nothing's booked. And
Getting
There's
them
no-
cheap
And
bouquets.
because we're
Yeah.
cheap.
There is no
It's not a- it's-
special day. You shouldn't have to have a special day where you
No.
can do something special.
That's- that is my point.
I completely agree. But this will be mine and Kirsty's first Valentine's.
No, that
Yeah.
makes sense. I get that because I'm pretty sure we did something like that for our first Valentine's.
Yeah,
Beck.
absolutely.
So it becomes
Means different things, I think.
does,
as you go on.
yeah. It's just different. I mean, yeah, we'll celebrate. Well, not even celebrate. We're like, Happy Valentine's, shake hands,
Cool.
and then and that's it, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess a new relationship is you get that excitement of doing the first things.
Oh yeah.
By year 3, you won't give a shit.
That'll always make it special.
Yeah.
Aww.
Now that's on tape.
Yeah.
I've
you got to
been-
live up to that.
Well, no, yeah. Kirsty said, like, I've taken her on loads of like dates and stuff. She's like, this is the bar. She said, you set it quite high. You've got to top it now. I'm gonna try and top it each time.
It's like your box jumps.
Yeah.
You got to keep
Gotta
improving.
Keep going for it.
You reach to the moon.
Yeah. Good date idea.
I've
Buy her the moon.
You're gonna buy the moon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Apparently.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh yeah, I've just been working on audiobook I'm currently doing.
Yeah.
And I finished the 15-minute sample that I meant to upload to online on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all done and good. I had a bit of a frustrating day today because I couldn't pronounce things properly or enunciate, and when you're
The
stuck.
laptop.
The laptop.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. When you just get stuck on these words and you go back to it and you just make it the same mistake over and over again. And I seem to be rushing for some reason. And I didn't need to. I had nowhere to be. I was just like, I don't know, slow down. And trying to tell myself. So it was quite frustrating. I didn't enjoy it that much today, which is really a pain in the ass because I really do like doing it. So that was annoying. But the result was I got it done.
Good.
Cool.
And it's uploaded. Well, no, it's not uploaded yet. I've sent it to the author for him to have a listen. If he thinks it's good, then I upload it.
Cool.
Strange question. Is your voice always consistent? Because
I would like to think it is.
Because I find some days I sound like I'm straining to speak. Like I'm not a very emotive speaker.
Yeah.
In the first place, I've got a very monotone voice. Some days I find like I'm struggling to get sound out.
Yeah.
Oh.
So are you saying like?
I know it is. It's tragic. It's really tragic.
So are you saying that?
So do you find you're consistent from day to day with the sound and the tone?
I don't know. Today I didn't feel it. I got to be honest. I didn't feel that consistent today. It was really. That was, I think, that's what annoyed me the most. So you may hear a difference in tone compared when you compare chapter 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I hope you don't.
Okay.
But like I said, the author's liked all the other chapters. Hopefully he'll like this one.
Cool.
And so yeah, it was frustrating, but you got to learn, I guess, as you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So other than that, nothing else has really happened, to be honest.
Typical.
Nah, typical working week and stuff. Oh no, sorry, we saw Deadpool on
Yeah.
on the Wednesday in the week. We went to a special showing at Cineworld where there was a quiz and all that. And that was one of my favourite cinema experiences because it really did pump you for the film.
Yeah, that's really good.
Before the film started, I was buzzing. I was like, I can't wait for this film to start. And it set the tone. It was awesome. And we've talked about this before. I don't like cinemas, and
Yeah.
we just did this quiz on superheroes. It was really fun. It was a good laugh. We didn't win anything. And Dale's team did it. Our team didn't. We went with some different friends, and Dale was also there.
Cheating on each other and you got caught.
We were cheating. We caught each other. We just kind of went, and we saw each other. No, but it really did just add to the experience,
It was
which
a group atmosphere.
yeah, and I hadn't felt that for a long time
Oh,
at the
I'm glad
cinema.
about that as well.
So that was really nice. I was
I'm
probably
really happy for your life.
thank
Andy.
you.
You quit Facebook and you had a nice cinema experience.
Yeah.
I like that.
Next,
Oh,
I
wait,
just
so-
can't get angry at things, and then my God, I'm a different person.
Yeah.
Then you're Ollie.
Then I'm Ollie, yeah. Grow a beard, go bald. It's
So
all
I'm
good.
looking on the microphone like it's a camera.
What about
I
you?
might see Deadpool this weekend.
It's
Is
good.
It worth a
It
look,
is good.
Yeah.
I don't have any connection to the character or anything. Never read
Neither
the
did I.
comics,
I don't
so.
think we did at all. But it is good.
But you've been really looking forward to this?
Podcasting, yeah, every Friday. It's
Every
like
Friday,
my
yeah.
favourite thing to do now.
Mm.
I'm going to sit my parents down this week.
Have the talk.
No, I want to do a little podcast of my own, and I'm going to ask them about their lives and how they sort of met each other, got together, got married, what they did for jobs and stuff. Because I don't really know the details of my parents' relationship. I don't want all the details. Yeah, I'm going to keep it PG. But I'm planning on doing that next week as well, which is cool. I just like this whole setup of recording and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We had a bit of teething problems with this one, but we got there eventually.
Sure did.
I'm sure we still will next week.
Yeah.
I like coming over it. I like. That's what my dad will say. Grim. I like overcoming these problems. Yeah, I'm going to the gym tomorrow morning. I went to the gym with a personal trainer last Saturday. I sort of like piggybacked on a friend of mine's session.
Are you still MMAing?
No,
No?
the MMA class sort of fell through over Christmas, and I don't think the guys are training there anymore.
Oh, right.
But I went to the gym and I couldn't walk until Thursday. Like my legs were screwed.
Really?
I felt like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. I was like dragging myself around all the time.
Oh, what a film.
But yeah, no, it's been a good week. That's it, man. I just wanted to check in with you guys.
Cool.
Oh, I weighed myself as well on Tuesday, and I was the lightest I've been in about 4 years.
Serious? Well done, bud.
Well
done.
Progress.
That's good. It shows.
Yeah.
It really does. To be
By
fair.
summertime, I want to
I think
be.
you actually said last week, at the end of last week, that you
You could tell.
could tell that you'd
So Ollie,
slimmed down a bit.
I watched the videos that we've done like the past 4 weeks, and from the first one to the last one, even I noticed it. You
Yeah.
see the difference. But that's my main goal. That's what I'm excited about at the minute, is training and getting ready.
and you're keeping to like a routine and the way you eat and all that.
But it's not even a routine, and it's not. I think a routine in my head seems to be something that you try and stick to, and it's like a bit of a pain in the ass.
think
Like,
that's what it
it's
means.
my routine.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about inspiration and getting excited about stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so excited at the minute to just try new stuff, like like exercise wise. So like just different movements and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the guy at the gym on Saturday had us doing like heavy kettlebell lunge walks.
Yeah.
I don't do them at home because I don't think to do it, but it was such a good exercise, and it really had an effect, you know. So I'm keen to get on that.
Cool.
So yes, it's going well. I'm just excited. I'm just excited for life, man.
That's
I just love
wicked.
life.
No, that's cool.
Love life, and this has a huge part of it. Podcasting.
It is
nice.
fun.
It's nice to have a regular catch up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
Well, we've been doing it. We've just been having
I mean,
meeting up.
feels like
and
we've
having
done
chats for
more
ages,
episodes
so-
than 5. doesn't
Yeah.
it? Because obviously we used to meet up a lot before we said, "Oh, let's podcast. This will be great." But I am enjoying it a lot. So
Cool. Well, good. I just wanted to catch up.
great.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Very nice.
I think we'll call it there then, won't we?
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Awesome. So, thank you very much all for listening. Whoever did listen, we really appreciate anything that you guys contribute. So, if you could ask us any questions for any future podcasts, that would be pretty cool, because I'm running out of topics to talk about.
Yeah.
And I keep using John's,
Keep
and I feel
running
bad
them,
and I'm not mentioning it more, but...
We've still got a fair few to go, I think.
I got a few.
I'll think of some, only
I've been
message.
asking some people
Yeah,
for once.
awesome.
All right, cool.
So please follow us on Twitter, Backwine Podcast, and please follow us on YouTube as well. We're on YouTube now for Backwine Podcast. And all that's left for me to say is lovely, lovely talk, chaps.
Yeah.
It was bad at the beginning, but we got there at the end.
Yeah, just a tad.
That's the fun shit, though.
So thank you, everybody, for listening, and we will see you next week.
Yeah. See you soon.
Adieu.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, sorry. We didn't say goodbye to Beck. Sorry, Beck. Thank you for your
Oh, yeah.
It's
contribution.
fine, I could be here forever.
Bike.
Goodbye. That's what my brother used to say for no reason.
Bye to
Goodbye.
you.
Lame.
Thank you, Beck, for all your help and all your input. We do appreciate that.
May or may not be here next week, seeing as I am a jinx.
No,
but,
you're
see
not
you
a
later.
jinx.
Relegated to the living room with the cat.
Yep, I'm making the tea.
Cool. Right, well, have a good week, everyone.
Yes, you too.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.